Good morning. One more time in Jonah chapter 4, verse 11. And should I not pity Nineveh, that great city in which there are more than 120,000 persons who do not know their right hand from their left, and also much cattle? Why does he say that? Who don't know their right hand from their left. This phrase was a Hebraism. It was a way of talking about moral awareness. To not know your right hand from your left was a way of saying you don't know right from wrong. And this is what he's employing here. He's saying, shouldn't I be concerned about people who are even morally unaware? They don't seem to be aware of and have a healthy moral compass. Shouldn't I be concerned about them? See, one of the things that will keep you from having the concern of God and let that move the meter of your heart is when you are disconnected, unmoored from the moral plight and difficulty of those who are lost around you. If their sense of or lack of sense of morality is only a perpetual frustration to you, then you're not going to have empathy. But if you can look at them and see people who are unaware of the implications of their actions fully, who don't see and can't fully grab the eternal gravity, the against God that their sin is, the violation of his character, the eternal judgment that sits as a result of that. If you can't grasp that, if you can't identify with that, if you can't fully appreciate their lostness that way, then you won't have God's concern for them. You won't see their moral dilemma. You won't feel into their moral dilemma. But if you can feel into their moral dilemma, if you can say, no, wait a minute, there are people who they don't know the implications, the eternal implications of their sin, then that empathy itself will drive you to share Jesus. That empathy will make you feel the need for the gospel. See, concerns are a lot more than intellectual. Concerns move the meter of the heart. And you may feel like I've been beating a drum here, beating a drum and beating a horse to death over the last few days, looking at Jonah 4, 10, and 11. But I really want you to understand that you have to value people the way God does, and you have to have empathy for them and their plight the way God does, and you have to have grace for them, because if you don't lay hold of these kinds of principles of seeing people the way God sees them, I don't think your heart will align with God's. And when my heart isn't aligned with God's, there's a problem. So begin to see people with a sense of empathy, and let that empathy be the kind of thing that drives you to mission.